Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case War Edition, and we are going to Africa. Actually, we are going back to Africa because we've been in Africa already, but we just investigated Sahara region. But we are going to see the rest of the Africa. Crash and burn. Alright. Somewhere over the Indian Ocean. Alright, we will soon be arriving in Kenya. Let's review our operation strategy. We escaped Sabra's secret island by the skin of our teeth. It's a miracle we got out alive. The island was destroyed, but a boatload of Sabra's next-level recruits had already escaped. Although you discovered Sabra sent these recruits to Kenya, Katia, we have no idea why. Chief Ripley, I know you and the team don't trust, but I can help with your investigation. Sabra's recruits are trained to work alone. If any of them are in Kenya, we'll only find one. The rest will disperse across Africa. Even so, our best shot is to go to Kenya and discover why Sabra sent one of their agents there. Your intel was vital to our success throughout Oceania, Michelle, and I'm inclined to seek your counsel if needed. However, given your recent association with someone, we'll need time to assess your loyalties. Bank. What? Rest a few lights. There, what's that? Boom, 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 boom. What happened? Brace for impact. What is wrong with the plane? We're going down. What? What? I actually had a feeling it was going to be like that because we are supposed to go to Kenya, but the case where we are going is pointing to Madagascar. Alright. Oh god. Hope you're alright after a rough landing. Okay, I got us down in one piece, more or less. Is everyone alright? I think we're okay up front, right, Katia? What about down the back, Ingrid? Yes, Chief, looks like no one is hurt. Captain Kosi, what just happened? As far as I could tell, there was an explosion in the engine that lost control of the plane. I brought us down in the Baobab treetops near the Malagasy capital, Antananarivo. What, you're saying our plane is in a tree? Madagascar movie reference. Yeah, it was the best I could do under those circumstances. Now I have contacts at the embassy, so I'll climb down and report our crash to the authorities. I'll come with you, Captain. Mage Katia, my co-pilot, and I will be back soon. In the meantime, stay inside the plane. You look like the guy who gotta get killed. Oops, spoiler alert, but it looks like that. Hours later. Is that pilot ever coming back, Katia? Alright, I just love how your carry is a little roughy. Jack's Prime, you can't wait forever. No matter how dangerous it is, we need to climb down from this tree. Come on, everyone, let's get out of here. Okay, let's climb down. Everyone's climbing down from that plane, Katia. Thank goodness you're all safe. Oh, lemurs. Katia, little help. Ah, Jack, we're not outside 5 minutes and you're already disturbing the local wildlife. Good, Katia, let's spread out and secure the area. Alright. So, we crashed. I had a feeling it's going to be something like that because the case we are on is in Madagascar and we were supposed to go to Kenya. So I knew something was gonna go wrong. Alright, let's see here. Who got killed and who triggered the explosion in the first place? Oh, that's our plane. And now I see you. In a full thingy. Okay, god damn it. Should I come with him? He won't get killed. Oh my god, Kate, is that? That's a pilot, his throat's been cut. I can't believe Jacobo got killed right outside of the plane. Practically in front of our noses. If we'd come down earlier, we may have stopped the killer. This is a great situation until we have to establish camp as best they can. But I'm counting on you, Katia, to solve this murder. Alright, Katia, let's see what you found. You better put those pieces of plastic you found near the video back together. Mitch, Katia, thank goodness I found you. I've been lost for hours. But I thought you went with him. Wow. Oh my god, Jacobo's dead? I'm afraid so, Miss Hart. Calm down, take some deep breaths. Mitch, Katia will see you shortly. Katia, this crash has disrupted our journey to Kenya, but they'll have to wait. We got a murder to solve. Alright, just hope you have time for that. Alright, 18 hours for the autopsy. And as you know, I'm gonna need some stars to do all of this, so see you in a bit. Let's first do plastic pieces. Oh. ID card. That's a visitor pass for the US Embassy Antananarivo. Yeah, and it has our victim's name on it. If Jacobo made it to the embassy, that he must have been killed on his way back to the flight. Good idea, Katia. Let's go to the US Embassy to see if we contact the authorities. Alright. ID card. Alright, let's just say pass. Alright, now let's go talk to Jasmine. Miss Hart, tell Mitch Katia what happened. Take your time, you're safe now. It was horrible. Jacob and I climbed down from the plane and headed for the Antananarivo. He ran too fast and we got separated. Before I knew it, I was lost. I was so scared I didn't know what to do. Did you see anyone in the jungle? Someone might have killed Jacobo? No. Eventually I walked back full circle towards the crash site. That's when I saw you climbing down from the plane. I can't believe Jacob was dead. He was my mentor. If only we hadn't been separated, he might still be alive. Stay calm, Miss Hart. Mitch Katia will saw Jacob was murdered. That's a promise. Okay. We were just going around in circles. Isn't that a little odd how he went faster than you? Alright, let's just investigate embassy office. Right, paper, I see the phone with your picture. That must be you, and I also see the photograph where you are. Here we go. This office must be Jacobo King. Yeah, look at all of the things he left behind. That office has Jacobo's picture on it. It mustn't belong to him. I'll let you unlock it. That fake document is an incident report. I wonder if that incident is our plane crash. Jacobo is also in that photograph he picked up. I wonder who he's with. They look pretty friendly. Elliot is still setting up his lab, so let's cross-reference the better with the embassy database. Yeah, I can do that better than him. No offense, Elliot. Alright, first let's do the old photograph. You identify Nina Zaffi. The woman smiling with our rating on this picture is Nina Zaffi, a local mechanic. It's good she and Betty knew one another, Katia. Let's go have a chat with Nina Zaffi. Alright? Alright, autopsy is going to finish now. Before that, let's just do all other clues. Oh? Last text, huh? Last incoming message on Jacobo's phone looks like it was received just before the murder. The message reads, out of the frying pan and into the fire. He won't survive my anonymous intervention. That's a rather threatening message, Katia. Do you think he's rather killer? Elliot hasn't re-established a connection to the Berea network since the crash, so he can't run a trace of the message. But Marina could tell us more about the psychology of the sender. You're right, Katia. Let's get the phone to her right away. Okay, don't know how you're gonna figure that out, but here you go. Alright, 3 hours for that. let's do the paper. Incident report. Okay. That incident report has Jacobo's name on it, Katria. And the form was signed by an ambassador, Alex Lynch. So Jacobo did manage to contact the authorities. Why didn't anyone come to the crash site? We better have a word with Ambassador Lynch, Katria, to find out what's going on. Oh. Alright. What went wrong? Now let's check out what happened to Jacobo. Isn't this surreal? We have a crash land in the Malagasy jungle and now we're investigating the pilot's murder? Even with his makeshift lab, it's easy to see Jacobo Nkosi's throat was slashed. The victim must have bled out in seconds. There's nothing we could have done. I wish we knew what was going on out there. We might have been able to stop the killer. The cut is quite deep and broad. There are also small tear marks, meaning part of the blade was serrated. So keep your eyes peeled for a hunting knife, Katria. I also found traces of a yellow substance on the victim's face, which I determined is nasal mucus. The mucus contains grass pollen, typical of someone suffering from allergic rhinitis or hay fever. The victim shows no symptoms of an allergic reaction, so the mucus must have come from the killer. Katria includes nothing to sneeze at. We are looking for a killer who has hay fever. Okay. Now first let's go talk to Nina. Nina Zaffi, I wanted to ask you about this photograph. When did you last see Jacobo Nkosi? Jacobo? I saw him a few hours ago. Did you know his plane crashed? He was lucky to survive. Hey, we were on that plane. Yes, we were on that plane too, and well, Jacobo's been murdered. What? That's horrible. I saw your plane come down and I was heading there to see if I could help, but Jacobo was coming towards town and told me there was nothing I could do. How did you know the victim? Jacobo flew charter routes all over Africa, and I did his entry services whenever he was in Antananarivo. I can't believe he's dead. Thanks for your help, Nina. We may come to see you again later. Okay. Alright, now let's go talk to this guy. We needed help and you didn't come. Ambassador Lynch, we want to ask you about the incident report you signed on Jacobo Nkosi's behalf. Did he make contact with you? Ah, you must be from the Bureau. I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, Jacobo came here. I sent him back to the crash site and assured him help was on the way. I said there was no sign of it when we came down from the plane's wreckage, and by then Jacobo had been murdered. Dear God, murder! How's it possible? Who would do such a thing to a man like Jacobo? You and the victim were on a first-name basis. Yes, Jacobo ran charter flights to Antananarivo. I often hired him for official trips. It's been fascinating talking to you, but I have things to do. Very crazy never stops, you know. And don't worry about that, Hal. I'm sure it's on the way. Obviously, we won't be needing it anymore. We're all safe now. That's plenty then. One last thing I have to do. So long. Be sure to come back for the Madagascar. I kinda don't like this guy. And we just gotta wait for this text to finish. See in a bit. And we are back. Let's check out the message. Yeah, how are you holding up? Everyone's shell-shocked by the crash, but at least we set up this makeshift lab. Yes, we're a little rattled. Have you been able to analyze that text message on our victim's phone? It's very short, but this message reveals a lot about the person who said it. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. Obviously refers to Jacobo surviving the crash. But it's the second phrase that's so intriguing. The words anonymous and intervention are used as a euphemism for murder, meaning this message was sent by Jacobo's killer. These words are often associated with addiction treatment and rehabilitation, indicating the sender struggles with a chronic dependency, relying on something as an emotional crutch. Or to be more sucking, you are looking for a hero who has an addiction. Well, I think it's time we broke this curious habit from murder, Katria. Okay, how did you figure that out? You don't have to tell me. This has been one crazy day, Katria. We're flying to Kiev to stop us operation and end up crashing in Madagascar. Louis have been able to freshen up and change clothes. Oh, I didn't notice that. We barely escaped Summer Sinking Island and now this. Katria, we are lucky to be alive. And now we got to get the pilot's word to investigate. Let's go over what we do. Jacobo made it to Antananarivo but was killed on the way back to the plane. He encountered Nina Zaffi on her way to the crash site where he refused her help, so according to her she wasn't anywhere near the crime scene. And about Sador Lange, I'm pretty sure he's guilty of his bureaucratic incompetence. Jasmine Hart's our prime suspect. As a triple school pilot, she knew him better than anyone. I was the only person at the murder scene. We got our work cut out for us, Katia, if we're going to get to the bottom of this. Katrina, I re-established network communication. I traced that message Jacobo received to the killer. I know where they sent it from. Okay, I guess that's where we are going next. Our third crime scene. Yeah, alright. We're gonna stop here and continue playing chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't you like this video? I'll see you again. Goodbye!